Porter. Mr. Bonner. Ms. Corzine.
Present.
Mr. Wade.
Here.
This meeting is being streamed live and digitally recorded. And now we will have the Pledge of Allegiance with, I believe, some of our students are going to lead us in. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I didn't know which flag it is. Twins.
Thank you very much. You guys did an excellent job. All right, next, need a motion to adopt the agenda with addendums for today's Board of Education regular meeting. The two addendums are under 10, treasurer recommendations regarding minutes, and 11, superintendent recommendations, item C, personnel. Is there a motion to approve the agenda with addendums?
So moved.
Mr. Kelly, is there a second? Mr. Bonner, any discussion? Roll, please.
Mr. Kelly.
Yes.
Mr. Bonner. Ms. Corzine.
Yes.
Mr. Wade.
Yes.
Next is presentations and recognitions. And Sarah, did you want to introduce anything, Debbie?
No, Ms. Hawthorne's going to
Okay.
give us an update on preschool.
Welcome everyone to Mount Logan. And for everyone for the recent updates on our building, our restrooms are looking wonderful, and our heating and cooling system, we're really thankful for all of the allocations that have been made to improve our facilities. For me, as new there for my students and families, I'm the principal of Mount Logan here, which of course includes the preschool and our digital academy. And I'm going to ask Ms. Claudia to play our video.
It's right here.
Members of the board and everyone that is here today, as you can see throughout our video, our three main areas of focus are learning, playing, and creating while here in preschool. The first objective that we have is to create a positive relationship with all of our students and families from Chillicothe City Schools. We want the students to love coming to school, for families to know that they're safe and cared for while they're here. I want to recognize my staff that's here tonight that are really the best individuals, I think, to help provide these unique services to our preschool students. So students learn through every moment in preschool, like I said, especially learning how to love school, They can learn through hands-on activities, our creative STEM curriculum, and activities that engage on countless levels. We're working on early literacy skills, numeracy skills, along with how to follow school rules and to become accustomed to procedures and routines within a school setting, which I can't state the importance of enough, and I'm sure that my fellow administrators would agree. All things necessary, of course, to prepare for success as they transition in the future to Chillicothe Primary for kindergarten. With play, of course, all kids need to play, and our preschoolers are no different. We prioritize that engagement in play, whether it's in the classroom, on field trips, going to Buzzard's Roost, going to the pumpkin patch, really allowing our students to experience the world around them in meaningful and creative ways. We want our students to have fun while learning, and social interaction is one of our biggest focuses as well, because we want kids to know how to interact with each other, again, all while preparing them for success as they transition through the school setting and through the school district. And then creating through countless ways, our students are showing their creativity and their imagination each day in preschool, and their imaginations truly are endless. We're really thankful to have Dr. Lena Yo-Flynn Miller, who's here tonight. Through the Ohio Arts Council, she is our resident artist for preschool, and she creates really unique and meaningful and inspiring ways to connect with students and families through artistic expression. That was a grant through the Ohio Arts Council that we received as a program. So again, we're excited to have her here with us. I would be remiss if I didn't mention my wonderful Digital Academy staff that are also housed here. They currently provide educational opportunities for right at about 100 students across the district, grades K through 12, who require a different option for schooling for a variety of reasons. This is in like traditional homeschooling format, as well as students who may be receiving an alternative education at one of the many partners that we have throughout the county as well. So they work in all of those capacities. So I think thank you very much.
Thank you, Sarah. Public participation. Welcome to visitors to this and all board meetings. The board desires citizens of the district to attend its meetings so that they become better acquainted with the operations and programs of the schools, and so that the board may have an opportunity to hear the wishes and ideas of the public. All meetings of the board are open to the public and the media. Did we have any?
No.
And we do not have a student liaison report this evening, so legislative update is next. Mr. Bonner?
Nothing at this time.
Thank you. Pickaway Ross Career and Technology Center update. Mr. Kelly?
Yes, just a couple of things. Ramtech moved to the main campus from their location in Oval Industrial Drive in a newly renovated space on main campus. Within this move, the program accessible to found transportation on the issue. That was the problem they was having. Students having a lot of problems with transportation. And it's a newly remodeled classroom over there, and it's full capacity, and the juniors are working hard on their VEX robots. Mr. Valentine, don't ask me what that is, okay? I have no idea. Adult Education Police Officer Academy had a very successful first year. The Pickaway Ross Sheriff's Department is working hard with them and in the process of maybe donating a cruiser for further training. So, and most of the students that graduated last year are starting their training and practice. They've got jobs, so that's another good sign. And last but not least, our adult education is in search of qualified instructors in the health and trade. So if you know anybody that's qualified and interested in a job, we'd be more than happy to interview them at Pickaway Ross. That's all I have.
Thank you very much. Treasurer reports and recommendations, Ms. Saylor.
Yeah, I'd like to recommend A through G.
Is there a motion to approve the treasurer's recommendations?
I'll make the motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Mr. Kelly, any discussion? Roll, please.
Mr. Bonner,
Yes.
Ms. Corzine,
Yes.
Mr. Kelly,
Yes.
and Mr. Wade.
Yes.
Superintendent recommendations, Ms. Swinehart?
I'd like to recommend A through C.
Is there a motion to approve the superintendent's recommendations?
So moved.
Mr. Kelly, is there a second?
I'll second.
Mr. Wade, any discussion?
How are we doing on bus drivers? Still short?
No, we actually have enough. It's the sub drivers that we're short on. Yeah. That's still a struggle.
Than what it was.
Any other discussion? Roll, please.
Ms. Corzine,
Yes.
Mr. Bonner,
Yes.
Mr. Kelly,
Yes.
Mr. Wade.
Yes.
Discussion and informational items. There's discussion of booster support organization meeting.
Yeah, just as a follow-up, we touched a little bit on organizations. They're still continuing to bring those items in. I do know that we have one organization that's going to disband, and they have put that out there already. They've working with the Cavalier Club to transfer some of their major fundraising items and goals to ensure that those funds still contribute to Cavalier athletes.
So it's all just going to be one club?
There will be one, basically athletic boosters, and they will be the Cavalier Club, and then all of the individual sports will have accounts and boosters under the Cavalier Club. And then the band, I believe, is one club, and they have multiple vendors underneath the band boosters. So there's band, choral, and orchestra, I believe.
And also under discussion, I was wondering if you could give us an update on strategic planning process, what we've been working on and what we've got planned.
Yeah, so we had our first meeting last week and had probably 15 participants there, a combination of staff as parents and community members. It went very well. And so from there, we identify about 140 community members that would be participants in this next phase, which is going to be November 15th. At 6 o'clock in the high school cafeteria. And from there, the groups will break into small groups and start identifying, what are some of the needs of the district and and from the community of the district. We're going to be sending out the current strategic plan to the this lead group that met last week, as well as a PowerPoint, which I'll share with all of you guys. And then from there, there'll be a all-day retreat on January, what was that date? 17th, and that we've reserved the PACCAR Center for that because that'll be a pretty big group of people. And from there, we'll start kind of narrowing down what do the goals look like for the district. The plan still is to have everything in place and finalized by the end of this school year. You guys would have to approve the final plan. But we came up with 140 names, which they said was far more than they thought that they would get typically from that group, from that session. So it went very well. I feel pretty good about where we're headed.
Great, thank you. Any other discussion items? Board member comments? Is there a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion to adjourn.
Mr. Bonner, is there a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Thank you very much all for coming.
16. That's the record.
It's not.